the cartographer of Whispering Pines. Alara was not a warrior or a mage. She was a cartographer, and her magic was the precise, painstaking art of map-making. She worked for the Royal Guild, mapping the ever-shifting territories of the Kingdom of Erthos. Her current commission, however, was impossible, charting the Whispering Pines, a dense forest rumored to actively resist being mapped. No two attempts had ever yielded the same results. She set up her camp near the forest's edge, armed with nothing but her copper etching tools, vellum scrolls, and a compass needle spun from pure starlight, a gift from the guildmaster. On her first day, she meticulously charted a path due north, 3 ancient oaks, a dry creek bed, and a monolith carved with forgotten runes. She marked the vellum with microscopic precision. When she woke the next morning, the sun rose from the west. Alara checked her compass. The starlight needle spun wildly, then settled, pointing stubbornly toward what her common sense knew was east. The monolith she'd charted was now due south of her camp, and the 3 ancient oaks were gone, replaced by a grove of young, slender saplings. The forest wasn't just changing, it was mocking her. Frustrated but undeterred, she spent the day charting the new landscape. As evening fell, she heard it, a low, humming whisper carried on the wind. It sounded like 1,000 voices sharing a single, slow secret. "You cannot hold us," the woods seemed to sigh. "We are meant to roam." That night, Alara abandoned her traditional methods. She didn't chart the physical location of the trees. Instead, she began to map the feelings of the forest. She etched a line representing a sudden burst of cold air, a curve for the feeling of being watched, and a deep, swirling symbol where the unsettling whispers were strongest. She mapped the mood of the pines, not their geography. The next morning, the forest was exactly as she had left it. The monolith remained south, the saplings north. The physical world was stable. Holding her new abstract map, a scroll filled with arcs of fear and lines of quiet joy, she realized she had tricked the forest. It didn't object to being known, only to being fixed. As she walked deeper, following the paths of caution and groves of tranquility she had documented, the forest stopped shifting. She followed the lines of an invisible, emotional current, and the physical path unfolded predictably before her. By the end of the week, Alara returned to the guild with the first true map of the Whispering Pines. It was a beautiful, terrifying work of art, a map of human sentiment overlaid onto natural chaos. The guild master studied the scroll, his eyes wide. "What is this, Alara? There are no coordinates." "It is a map of where the heart travels." "Master," Alara said, tapping a point marked deepest solitude. "The forest doesn't want its body constrained.